Hi guys, welcome to our class number 5. I hope that you are having a great day today, and I know that we were supposed to have a live session today, but next week you are having your Semana Novata, so you don't have any evaluations. And now we're going to check some important dates again. Next week we are going to have our live session. This is to solve doubts regarding your progress test number 2. And on April the 30th, we are going to have our quiz number 1. Remember that this quiz is about units 1, 2, and 3. In today's class, we are going to check the making suggestions part. Also, we're going to check some ingredients and some cooking techniques. First, we are going to practice nouns with prepositional phrases. So in this exercise, you have to make prepositional phrases from the box, this one, the box, to complete the sentences, these sentences. Use each phrase only once, only once. For example, hello, could I book a table for 2 for 8:30, please? So here we have our first example. Then you have to do the same. To drink, we'll have a meal, a chicken, a bottle, a menu, a table, please. So you have to choose the noun, the preposition, and the phrase. Also, at the end of the presentation, you will find the correct answers, okay? Now, we are going to talk about suggestions. How do we make suggestions, actually? Here we have some examples, some useful phrases. Here we have how about or what about plus ing. Here we have some sentences for you to understand it better. Here we have, how about starting a book club? So we have the how about plus the start and ing. Okay, the following word has to have the ing. And then we have, what about opening? Open in your present noun. What about opening? Okay, so that is the pattern. Also, we can make suggestions actually by using the how about and what about plus a noun phrase. For example, how about some lunch? What about a coffee? So as you can see, this one is different from this part. How about starting a book club? And how about some lunch? Okay, so this is used to make suggestions about food or drink. These suggestions are invitations. What about a coffee? Also, we have the same how about or what about plus present simple. So if you want to talk about, if you want to use the subject here, the following is in present simple. So how about I pick you up at 8 o'clock on my way to the airport? You don't use, for example, past simple. Okay, we don't use past simple in this exercise, in this example. How about I pick you up? Pick. Okay. And here we have some exercises for you to practice a little bit. Here we have cross out, right? The expression that is not possible. So here we have 3 expressions and we have to cross out one of them. For example, here we have, how about some pasta? What about some pasta? why don't we eat some pasta? So as you can see, what about and how about is used with the some pasta with the noun phrase. Here we have kind of the same example. How about some lunch? And you have to do the same for the following sentences. Perhaps we should, why don't we, what about, get some ice cream? You have to decide. Also, here we have some examples of making suggestions so you can check them. We have, why don't we go to a music festival, sorry. Why don't we? We could go to the theater. How about going to the cinema, and so on and so forth. Besides, here we have accepting suggestions. How can we accept them? For example, yes, that sounds like a great idea. So imagine that someone asks you, how about some lunch? Yes, that sounds like a great idea. So you can accept these suggestions. Also, we can reject them. Okay, kind of saying, no, I'm not sure about that. No, I don't think so. And so on. You have here some expressions that you can use. Finally, I know that you have to write a recipe with Miss Carla. So in the aula virtual, you can check some vocabulary regarding food. For example, this is the document. Here we have food. We have fruit, vegetables, salad, meat, fish, and seafood. Okay. We have, for example, strawberry, coconut, mushrooms, broccoli. Okay. And also we have some cooking techniques. You can check this. First, we have ways of cooking food. We have you boil potatoes, you can fry, you can check these. Also, we have preparing and cooking food, peel, chop, adding, and so on. So please check it. This is going to be very useful for you when writing your recipe. And also you can check this video. Here we have cooking terms to know.
Guys, can you keep it down? Daddy's on a work call. Yes.
Well, I cannot show you the whole video, but here you can.
Yes, Larry, I'll have that for you by the end of the week. Maybe.
You can find some, here we have to chop, to cut in a small, into small pieces, and you can check the whole video. So this is a short lesson. You have to practice the prepositional phrases. Here we have them, and also the suggestions part here. And in case you have any doubts, you can contact me. And also, if you want to practice a little bit more, you can use the software in Unit 3, How's Your Food? I recommend you to do Cooking 1 and 2. Okay, so you can check the vocabulary relating to this part, the ways of cooking food. You can practice a little. So that will be it for today, guys. In case you have any doubts, contact me. If you want to meet me in a slot 5-6, you can do it. So take care and have a great weekend. Bye.